Hi friends, Miles here and I am back after a very long break. So, kamusta kayo dyan, no? Currently, we are in an ECQ, no? So, quarantine pa rin here in the Philippines. Okay naman so far and medyo nakaluwag-luwag kaya nakasingit tayo ng isang video. There's a lot to be thankful for, no? So, una sa lahat, healthy tayo. Tsaka recently, we've reached 1,000 subs. So, thank you guys sa mga continue na nagsusubscribe, nag-like at nagko-comment, no? So, maraming salamat. Our episode for today is actually based dun sa mga nare-receive kong questions sa mga social media accounts ko as well as sa YouTube comments. So, if meron kayong mga requests or anything, please reach out dun sa mga ibibigay kong details na nasa description box. But a lot of you guys have been asking, since siguro maraming graduate sa inyo, no, graduation season na siguro, a lot of you have been asking which company should you apply to start your software engineering career. And I've gotten tons of messages sa inyo. And a lot of you guys din yung mga nakapag-apply na and mga nakapasa na. So I'm very happy dun sa mga yun, no? And I'm glad na nakatulong ako. And that is where I will focus on this video. Actually, company suggestion siya, no, for those na interesado, which is si Accenture. Just a few disclaimers, hindi po ako nagpo-promote sa kanila, no, at hindi po ako affiliated. I will also try my best to not disclose any confidential information, no, ng company na yun. This will be just high-level review lang ng company and why you should apply on it. I will also be giving my personal thoughts as well as score sa dulo ng video, so please watch the whole episode. Si Accenture nga ba ang best company to start your software engineering career? Sasagutin natin yan. And so without further ado, tara, let's start. To start, siguro alamin muna natin kung anong klaseng company si Accenture. Accenture is a global company which offers services for consulting, outsourcing, so nagpo-provide sila ng services sa mga clients nila. Under nun, marami pa silang business entities. So meron silang for operations, and meron silang for technology at marami pang iba. So dito papasok yung mga software engineers natin. And again, they outsource their resources sa mga clients nila para mag-provide ng technology services. Globally, pasok sila sa Fortune 500 companies, and in the Philippines, I think sila yung pinakamalaki na technology company. And when I say big, I do not exaggerate kasi sa Philippines, marami siyang branches or campuses. We have a campus at Eastwood, we have in Pioneer, Cubao, McKinley, Uptown, Alabang, at marami pang iba. At continuous yung pag-expand nila. And when you check demographic information in the internet, Philippines talaga is yung mga takbuhan ng mga outsourcing companies kasi again, we are good at communicating in different languages. So, mapa-BPO man yan o technology, tayo talaga yung number one. Well, kiniklaim ko ang number one ang Philippines. At sa technology arm ng Accenture, marami silang projects, no? So, dito papasok yung mga onboarding processes, yung mga capabilities, yung mga clients, at kung ano pa. At magkakaroon ka ng clear picture niyan pag pumasok ka na sa Accenture Universe. In terms of the working hours, pumapatak na 9 hours yung productive hours nyo. So, hindi pa kasama yung lunch doon. In short, 10 hours per day yung pasok nyo. So, in a week, parang 45 productive hours kayo, tapos 50 pagkasama yung lunch break. Kung anong oras papasok, depende siya sa project nyo. Kasi again, there are local projects and there are global projects. So, pwedeng morning shift ka at pwede namang mid-shift or night shift. So, depende siya sa alignment with the client. Ang isa pang nagustuhan ko sa Accenture is meron silang mga websites for everything na kailangan ng employee. Meron silang portal for current happenings on Accenture. Meron sila for employee information, so yung mga taxes, mga loans, at kung ano-ano pa. Meron din silang mga timesheet, so advanced na lahat. Yun yung maganda sa isang technology company. So medyo advanced yung mga gagamitin yung tools. At meron tayong mga local at global leaders, no? At nakikita nyo naman siguro sa mga balita, sa GMA7 or ABS-CBN, yung mga recent news about Accenture. So, di-discuss natin yun later. But what I can say is that yung leaders na Accenture is very passionate with technology and innovation at syempre people development. Now, pag-usapan naman natin yung perks at employee benefits. Medyo magiging careful ako dito because this is very confidential, no? So, I will be cautious sa pag-share ng mga figures, percentages, at yung pang mga rules nila. Basically, si Accenture, the same lang siya with other companies. Meron siya mga 13th month, nagbabayad din siya ng mga contribution sa SSS, pag-ibig, at saka kung ano-ano pa. Ang pinaka-differentiator niya is that bawat level is merong nakaset na perks at benefits. So as you get promoted, mas gumaganda din syempre yung perks nyo. Ang isa lang sigurong masasabi ko is that when I started my career as a software engineer, si Accenture talaga is yung one of the highest na nag-offer, especially for a newbie. For me, si Accenture yung pinaka-mataas at that time. Ang isa sa nagustuhan ko sa Accenture is that in a year, you have a multiple chance to get promoted. So, hindi siya katulad ng mga conventional work na aantay mo may umalis or may matay para ma-replace mo yung role na yun, or magpapa-interview ka or mag-a-apply ka for the promotion. Medyo proactive sila pagdating doon, and again, yung perks, kasama din yun pag na-promote ka. In terms of the overtimes and the holidays, depende siya sa alignment nyo with your manager. Pero si Accenture in a whole is hindi naman madamot sa mga ganun. And I'm not really sure kung nakita nyo to sa mga recent news natin, but Accenture is doing really well in terms of the business. Kasi, again, we are a technology company. Hindi naman sila brick and mortar company talaga. So, ibig sabihin, pandemic-proof sila. Kasi, again, technology is always evolving. Hindi naman na-halt yung mga softwares natin. Patuloy lang sila sa pag-operate, kumbaga. Yes, nagkaroon ng impact on their business, but very minimal lang. So, with that, they gave out work from home essentials sa mga employees nila. I think yung mga bonuses din, no, kasama din doon. Which I really appreciate kasi ibig sabihin bina-value nila yung mga employees nila. And that speaks volume talaga, no? Kasi ibig sabihin, they value yung mga tao nila or yung mga employees na nag-work for them. They made sure na safe yung mga tao and maiwasan din yung siguro yung mga burnout or kung anong mga mental stress sa mga tao nila. Na-discuss ko na on my previous video yung career path and yung mga roles and progressions, no? So, general yun. Nag-fit siya sa ibang companies din. So, do check that out. So, nilink ko siya dito kung gusto nyo malaman. Globally naman, sa career mo, meron ka ring chance na mapadala outside of the country. So, meron kasing mga projects na nakabase sa ibang bansa. Pwede ka nilang padala dun kung merong demand, kung may training, kung merong mga seminars or mga important meetings, or you can work there for long term kung kailangan talaga. So, merong opportunities na mapadala dun at ma-absorb. So, depende siya sa gusto mo, no? But again, the chance is there. Pagdating naman sa talent development, napakaraming trainings na ino-offer ni Accenture. So, meron silang mga digital trainings or virtual trainings. Meron din silang mga face-to-face trainings, no? At kung di naman available sa Accenture, minsan, sinesend out talaga nila sa labas para makapag-train yung resource nila. And yung mga topics na tinuturo doon minsan is nagre-range from technical, to fundamentals, to functional, at marami pang iba. And I really like that sometimes minamandate nila yung mga trainings, especially yung mga health-related, no? So, itong recent lang, yung COVID, meron silang mga trainings na ino-offer na gano'n. So, awareness, same with mental health at iba pang aspects ng life. So, it's not just all about the business. So, meron ding awareness, meron ding life. And again, there are more things important than what we do. And I appreciate that they put trainings like that kasi ibig sabihin they value yung mga kailangan ng employees nila. And the last one, siguro pag-usapan naman natin yung culture or environment. Napakarami nilang people engagement initiatives para sa mga employees nila. It is actually one of the reasons why I stayed for so long sa Accenture because of the people or the community that they've built. Meron silang mga groups na sinet up, depende sa mga hobbies mo. So, meron silang photography, meron silang mga music. Personally, I joined an a cappella group doon, no, together with my fellow software engineers. So, nakakatuwa siya kasi you get to meet different people from different walks of Accenture, no. Meron din sila mga different type of events. So, let's say for entertainment, meron silang mga concerts, mga Battle of the Bands, at kung ano-ano pa. Meron din sila for communities. Meron silang mga charity, meron silang mga events na may cost. So, doon nila binibigay yung mga proceeds. So, nakadepende na lang siya sa inyo kung magpa-participate kayo sa mga ganun. Pero ako, I highly advise that you join some of the groups there para naman makahanap ka ng mga taong may same interest as you. So, hindi siya puro work, no? So, pwede mo siyang gawing stress reliever din pagtapos ng inyong trabaho. Pagdating naman sa mga social issues, Accenture pushes hard on diversity, no? So, they are open to different type of races. So, kung ano bang gender yan. So, meron silang mga LGBT section dyan. Basically, they are very open sa kung ano ka. Tanggap nila kung ano ka and what your style is. So actually, isa yun sa mga na-appreciate ko. Kasi before, laging naka-formal uniform. But now, they are very open to casual na lang. Except kung meron kang mga important meetings. Wala din silang restriction pagdating sa buhok, sa balat, so magpatattoo ka, kung ano man yan. They are very, very open and inclusive. They are also heavily promoting innovation sa company. And what I really like is that they promote it through contests, they reward yung mga nagbibigay ng ideas na pwedeng maging disruptor sa new age of technology. Now, to sum it all up and to answer yung question natin kanina, as well as share yung mga thoughts ko, yes, I think Accenture is the best company for newbies or for aspiring software engineers. Well, may halong bias siya, no? Pero this is where I started my career kasi. And I've seen the transformation of Accenture. Very open sila sa mga newbies in terms of their career, in terms of their course. So, tumatanggap sila ng almost kahit ano. As long as you qualify sa mga basic requirements nila for software engineer, you are good to go. In terms of the salary, like I mentioned, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamataas mag-offer for newbies. Pero in terms of the long term, hindi siya ganun ka-out there. I think kung gusto mo ng mas mataas sa sweldo, you can try your luck on multinational companies na iba. If you are also open-minded na tanggapin kung ano yung capability na ibibigay nila sa'yo, like I mentioned sa previous videos ko, no, kasi in the start of your Accenture career, depende siya sa demand kung saan ka mapupunta. And in terms of the relationships that I built in Accenture, so some of them I'm still really close with, and yung iba lumipat na sa ibang companies. But again, I've met my closest friends there. So would I recommend Accenture? It's a big yes. Accenture can serve as your launchpad, or maybe you can stay long term sa inyong software engineering career. So depende siya sa inyo, depende siya sa goals nyo at sa mga aspirations nyo. And that is where I will end this video. Kung meron kayong mga questions, comment down below or message me on my social media accounts. You can also check yung Accenture site kung interesado kayo mag-apply. So again, I'm not affiliated sa kanila. Wala ko makukuha ng percentage na kahit ano. So apply kayo directly sa kanila. I believe that this is the best time to start your software engineering career. So huwag na kayo magantay pa, simulan nyo na. Not necessarily kay Accenture, pwede sa iba din. But again, you need to start somewhere. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.